Before I continue discussing the markets, please take this moment now with helping me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click subscribe. Click this bell. Click all. This helps you receive a notification when I post my next videos. Next, click the thumbs up button every time you watch my videos. Okay, let's continue with the view of the markets. It's Saturday, March 6th, the end of a full week for the markets. Let's start off for looking at the yields. Yields like the interest rates. Looking here, each candle is a week. And we're looking at the 30-year yield. It formed the inside candle for the week. See that yellow candle? And it's a hollow body. Hollow body means it closed above its open. But the inside candle means it didn't take out the high or low of the prior week. And the all-time high for the year was last week. Now it's in a wedge. You determine, in that wedge, it's building a coil. Where do you think it's going to break out next week? Above or below? Are we going to change the trend and go lower? Are we going to build a consolidation and break out, or immediately break out? That's a trade idea. Look at the 10-year yield. It made a new high for the year. That's the 10-year yield made a new high for the year, putting pressure to raise interest rates further. And the 5-year, just like 30, inside candle, didn't take out the high or low. Last week was the high for the year. So we're already having mixed signals. Very interesting that it took place on the 10-year instead of the faster time frame, the 5-year. That's very interesting because last year is the inverse. You had the 5-year moving up faster. So we'll see what happens the rest of this month. And looking at the treasuries, the 30-year new low, 10-year new low, and the 5-year as well inside. But the 5-year also, excuse me, I mentioned it took out this low of this consolidation last week. So since we closed again below it, that horizontal line, the point is we may be building a consolidation here for another break, staircase pattern, lower low. Be cautious, be concerned. Let's go on to the equity indexes. The cash equity indexes. First, we'll look at the S&P 500. Look at that. Still in a consolidation. Made a lower low, lower high. I'll zoom in so you can see. This is the week. Lower low, lower high. So the trend is down. The momentum is down. It's bearish. Regardless how it closed Friday, the bigger picture is this little body closed inside there. And there's a lot of indecision. But again, the momentum is still down, the trend is still down until we reverse and take out that high. And look, the all-time low for the year is here, getting closer. The NASDAQ 100, wow, all-time low for the year, and we took it out. The NASDAQ is even more bearish than the S&P 500. Remember, the NASDAQ 100 is an index inside the S&P 500. The momentum is down. See the purple line? And also made a lower lows. Very interesting. The NASDAQ and the Russell 2000 were the leaderships. NASDAQ was the leadership early on last year, and then the Russell passed it. But again, the strongest indexes of last year are no longer. We took out the low, and the momentum's still down. The Dow Jones 30, interesting. It closed green for the week. Closed above the body of last week, but not at the all-time high. And looking here, here's the low of the year. Excuse me. The Russell 2000, momentum's down, lower lows, lower highs, and here's the low for the year. So it's not as bad as the NASDAQ 100, but to be bullish, to be buying NASDAQ stocks when the index is going against you, not the best thing necessarily. And the Dow transports, look at that, in acceleration, staircase pattern, higher high, green for the week. And the Dow Utilities, also new low for the year. Momentum's down. So let's just zoom in for the year so you can see. Are you in a mutual fund? Are you in stock ETXs, stock index, equity indexes? Yeah, compare yours. How are you doing? Are you closer to the high for the year or closer to the year low for the year for your investment? Again, S&P 500 red for the week, NASDAQ red for the week, Dow green for the week, Russell red for the week, Dow Transports green for the week, and Dow Utilities, sure, green for the week. But again, who's leadership here? Who's leadership here? The Dow Transports is much closer to leadership. Staircase pattern higher high. Wow. Remember, Dow Transports, Dow Utilities, Dow Industrials, NASDAQ 100, they are all indexes in the S&P 500. And note, the weakest NASDAQ 100, because it broke the low of the year. Same with the Dow Utilities. Be very concerned. Check your investment portfolio. Okay, let's go on to the FANG stocks. The FANG stocks, the ones that are heavily traded, the most widely traded stocks that are in the NASDAQ 100, in the S&P 500, and some may be in the Dow. Looking Apple, Alpha, Papa Lima, again, weekly time frame. Woo! Made an all-time low for the year. Not doing good. So just like the NASDAQ 100, all-time low for the year, not good. Is your investment includes Apple? That's bad because it's going lower. So why are you holding on to it if it went lower? You should be in leadership. But this was showed to you past weeks. Microsoft also, here's a low for the year. Here's the high. The momentum's down. Amazon, new low for the year. Wow. Just like the NASDAQ, struggling. Facebook, here's the low for the year. We're in a consolidation, huge consolidation. Look at that. Trade idea. You could put credit spreads down here and credit spreads up here with options and produce income weekly, monthly. Several trade ideas here. If you'd like to know more about that, join my Patreon account. The link's below. Google, it's in consolidation. Green for the week, which is positive because it's in the NASDAQ and the NASDAQ closed red for the week and it has to make a new low. So Google is strong still in this consolidation. Tesla, all-time low for the year. Wow. Huge trading range for the week. Rejected all these highs and sold off. Lower low, new low for the year. Are you holding that stock? Are your investments in it? Not cool. November Victor Delta Alpha. Yeah. New low for the year. Netflix, November Foxtrot, Lima X-Ray. Here's the low for the year. Broke below that consolidation this week, just hovering above that 500, but the momentum's still down. Bravo Alpha. Here's the low for the year. The momentum's down, struggling. So the takeaway is, if you're in a FANG stock, who's the leadership? Most of them are performing terribly. Yeah. Yep. We already know who the leadership is. It's Google. Okay. On to the sectors. The S&P 500 has sectors. The S&P 500 has 11 sectors, and there are different weighted averages of who the strength is. So let's start from the biggest one. The biggest one is XLK. It makes up more than 20%. Okay, more than 20%. It made a new low for the year. Okay, that is not a good index. Sorry, that's not a good sector to be in. It just made a new low. Leadership, it's not. X-Ray Lima Victor, it makes up 14.9%. New low for the year. X-Ray Lima Foxtrot, new high for the year. Outstanding. Are you in financials? I have a playlist for those. If you look at my YouTube channel, I've been showing you repeatedly who are the leaderships in the financials. X-Ray Lima Yankee makes up 10.2%. Yeah, new low for the year. Not good. X-Ray Lima Charlie makes up 9.9%. New high for the year. Outstanding. X-Ray Lima India makes up 9.7% of the year. New high for the year. Outstanding. X-Ray Lima Papa makes up 6.7%. and new low for the year. X-Ray Lima Echo makes up 6%. It's new high for the year. X-Ray Lima Uniform makes up 2.8%. New low for the year. X-Ray Lima Romeo Echo makes up 2.7%. It's in a consolidation off its highs. X-Ray Lima Bravo makes up 2.5%. It's in a consolidation. Yep, takeaway is, where's the leadership? Where is the leadership? Already saw XOF as the leadership. X-Ray Lima Charlie is leadership. So go ahead and check your portfolio and see, are you off the highs? Are you new lows for the year? Nothing wrong with rotating your investments, because things could get worse for certain sectors and other things could improve. Remember, for the past weeks, I've been sharing with you that the market has been under rotation. Smart money has been leaving certain sectors and reinvesting in other sectors. If you have not been keeping up, and if you're neglecting your investment, at the end of the day, who's screwing who? Yeah. Remember, mutual funds, they sell you a product. They're out there not contacting you, rent to rotate. Financial advisors, unless you're paying them like a retainer fee monthly and asking them to be on top of your investment every day, trading day, don't expect they're in your best interest. At the end of the day, it's your investment. You work hard for it. You should be staying on top of it. Yep. Appreciate it. If you click like below, if you like this video, or even better, I take PayPal donations on the link below. If you like this market information I've shared and want to learn more with greater detail, step-by-step training, I have a Patreon page. I share trade ideas for earning monthly income. Below in the description box, click show more. Scroll down. This link here, click on it. Take you here to my Patreon page. Select the membership and join. Then you have access to unlock my posts.